Even if you wasn't here, it's titled 9.23, no, 9.22 homework. Wow. Miss Stewart said what? She gonna let us have period. Okay. I guess we'll have to see when it is.
She said 3 days in October and a week in November.
Okay. So they'll give it to us and let us know. All right, number 1 said find the equation that shows the relationship between the number of pins P and the total cost C. Talk to us.
395 by 5.
Why you did 395 divided by 5? Good job. Y divided by X. If you needed to label your table as X and Y to help you set it up correctly, do so. Now you're gonna be having an activity today where we're gonna be looking at some tables and finding unit rate. So I need you to make sure that you are putting this piece on your paper to make sure we set it up correctly. Y divided by X. So our correct answer that would have gave you what? B? 0.79. So if they give us a table, what are we doing? Divide Y by X. Label your table X and Y to help you determine which is which. Questions about number 1?
I see it right.
All right. All right. Yeah, little phone, you ready? I'm listening. Yeah, if you need correction on you want to me. All right. I mean, I already got what I needed. All right, let's have a look at 2. Number 2 asks, which of the following is the fastest unit rate? And notice they gave us some conversions. Looking at these answer choices, what should you have recognized first? Feet per minute? Are they all the same?
No.
So that should have been the first thing I recognized. Can I compare them like this? No. Put these maths up, math. No, we can't compare them like that. We gotta do some conversion. What units do we want? Per. Okay, we can do miles per hour. Is 1 already set up that way? Is it 1 already set up like that? Which one? A. So that means A is the only one that we leaving alone. So the others we need to put them in miles per hour. So B, it got 40 feet per second. How many seconds in 1 minute? So we need to take that 40 and multiply it by 60. So that'll be 2,400 feet now per what? Minute, thank you. We changed second to minute by multiplying by 60. We haven't even touched the feet yet. We still ain't got nothing to eliminate. All right, so now we need feet per minute. You said we're trying to get miles per hour. So now, how many minutes in an hour? Take that and multiply it by 60. 144,000 feet per hour. Good job. Now we at an hour. So now we can convert out that feet. What will top give us our conversion for the feet? So now we're going to divide by 5,280. $27.27. Repeat. Now we are at miles per hour. All right, let's look at C. We got 700 yards per minute. What do we need to do first? 2 hours. So how many minutes equal an hour? Take that and multiply by 60. 42,000 yards per what? Good job, yards per hour. Now we need to take that yard and convert it to mile. What are we gonna do? By? Good job, 1,760, because that's what they gave us for yards. 23.86. Now we at mile per hour. All right, looking down at D, we got feet per minute. What we gonna do? Okay, by doing what? Good job. Y'all got 132,000? All right, so 132,000. Now we have feet per hour. Now what? You sure yards? Which it be? Good job. To get 250. So 25 miles per hour. So now looking at it, which one is the fastest unit rate? We got 30, we got 27, we had 2386, and we had 25. So yes, it'll be 8.
Thank you.
Questions about it? Sure? Now we need?
No, ma'am.
Come on, baby girl. All right, the next one. It said, look at the graphs below. We got graph A, we got graph B, we got graph C. A says graph B shows the proportional relationship between distance and time. Talk to me.
So the proportional relationship has to be in a straight line and goes to the origin.
And that is correct. Proportional relationship got two things. It has to go to the origin as he stated, and it has to make a straight line. So he instantly noticed, no, it did not. All right, B said in graph A, the constant of proportionality between distance and time is 4/3. Graph A, how can we find that constant? What you divide?
8 by 6.
I hear 8 by 7. Where you get that at?
8 by 6.
Okay, I got you. So we got the 0.68. So he said we'll do 8 by 6. What does that simplify to? 4/3. Divide both by 2, we'll get 4/3. Is that what they told us we should have got? All right. C said graph C shows an object that speeds up over time. Speed up over time. Why you say yeah?
Because it's not like the guy and it's not going straight like the guy.
All right, it's not a constant, and she know that because it did not have a diagonal. So that would be true. And we did that with the activity the other day. Some of them had gradually increasing and stuff like that. So make sure we know if it's constant, it's gonna be a diagonal. If not, it's gonna be a little curve. All right, false, talk to us. It says unit rate of graph B is 2 feet per second. Now, Connor already told us graph B was not proportional. Good job. So it's not proportional. So that meant we had to find the slope the way we're used to. What's 2 points you use, Candy?
I did 1, 2, and 2, 3.
1, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So your Y2, Y1 would have been
3 minus 2. And 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 minus 1 is
all right. So now we just proved that that is false. Good job. All right, and then last one said an object represented by graph A is moving faster than an object represented by graph B. They're talking about moving and faster. What might that be related to? Two main things we be talking about: slope, y-intercept. So if I'm talking about how fast I'm moving, that's my what? That's the slope. So what was the slope of A? And what was the slope of B? What is 4/3 to 1? So would that be true or false? Good job. 4/3 is greater than 1. That would make it true. Good job. Question? We good? Got one more? I left her before I moved. All right, the last one said a grocery store sells brand A olive oil and 33 fluid ounces bottle for $16.50. The store also sells brand B olive oil in a large dispenser that customers can buy for $4.80 per cup. They said graph each proportional relationship on the same graph, identify the unit cost for each, and tell which is a better buy. How can we approach this? See what's what? Important. Okay, let's go ahead and pick out what's important. Okay, 33 fluid ounces for $16.50 per cup. Good job. All right, so brand A, what can we do to find that unit cost? So $16.50 divided by 33. 0.5. We talking about money, add a 0 to the end, so 50 cents per what? What's our second unit? Good job, ounces. Because it said 33 fluid ounce, so money, ounce. All right, so at the bottom, we got 4.80 per cup. We need to change that cup to ounces. How much? Cup to ounces. Cup to ounces. Okay, y'all went to sleep. So what are we dividing? 4.80 divided by? Well, not 8, but 8. Got your 8 fluid ounces. All right, go ahead and divide it out. All right, so 60 cents per ounce. All right, another part of that, they told us to graph each on the same graph and then identify the unit cost for each and tell which is the better buy. So we done identified the unit cost, which is the better buy? Brand A. So brand A is the better buy. That's our rationalization with us being able to see that. A graph, you should have also drew an L. What's our labels? Go where? X or Y? X. Good job, X. Since it's on the bottom, at the bottom. All right, so that must mean on the side gonna be our cost. Now, what can we count up by ounces? 2. All right, so you should have tried to come over with equal amounts, or you could have used grid paper if you had some. All right, cost, what do we count up by? Now notice what we got. We got 50 cents and we got 60 cents. What we counting about?
2, 10,
Two might be too much because we got 50 cents and 60 cents.
1,
10 cents or 10, 5 cents?
22, 19.
You said what we counting like? Probably
50 cents? I may use 50 cents. I use some so we can see the dollars amount. 50 cents, $1, $1.50, $2, $2.50. All right, so for A, they said put them on the same graph. So one should have been 50 cents. All right, so if I do 50 cents per ounce and I get 2 ounces, how much I'm gonna pay? If I get 3 ounces, how much I'm gonna pay? $1.50 or $1.50. If I get 4 ounces, how much I'm gonna pay? All right, and then of course you should have graphed it. It should have made a straight line, and then of course you should have labeled it since they told us to put it on the same graph. So that would have been A. All right, B. The unit cost was how much? 60 cents. So that's a little bit above 50. If I get 2 on them, how much I'm paying? 120. 60 and 60 is 120. So that's almost at half. If I get 3, how much I'm paying? $1.80. If I get 4, $2.40. 24. 4 times 6 is 24. All right, and then of course you should have graphed it as well, and it would have been there. So clearly we can see that graph B is steeper, so that means it would cost more. Question? Yes, no, maybe?
no.
Sure? All right, so if they give us a graph, how can we find the unit rate? Pick out a point, divide y by x. They give us a table, we still gonna do what? Divide y by x. All right, we do have a class activity today. That's fine. It's titled 9.23, 8th grade, find the slope match activity. This is the only one I put in there for today, Candy, I believe.
Are we doing like we did last time?
Can I give us some directions first? Can I?
Can I go to sleep?
All right, 9.23, 8th grade, find slope match activity. A few directions. It tells us to match the slopes up top with the alphabets with the correct table of graphs. So as I stated, we got tables, we got graphs. Just remember, we need to divide y by x. Pick out a point and divide this. Don't tell me you need help if you can't label your points and show me this. Because a lot of us, we get a lot of problems incorrect because we refuse to show our work. So yes, you need a piece of scratch paper. So you're gonna turn in your scratch paper to me, so it need to be something that you don't have nothing else on. And then of course that you, after you match it up, what you're gonna do, if that's the answer, we're gonna slide that slope to that graph. Now notice when I slid it over, I didn't cover anything. I still made sure that I could see the table and just slide your answer either at the bottom of it or slide it at the top of it. Any questions about what you're doing? Yes, you're gonna work with your partner, so that gives me a chance to work with the children I need to work with. Turn your desk to your partner. I promise you don't want to be in that group.